Everything comfortable for you there?
Yeah.
How do you feel there?
Yeah, it's good.
Good? Good. That helps open everything up.
Well,
Now, how's the shoulder and everything feel?
it feels good.
Feels good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way better.
Okay. So, I was looking at your chart, and I saw you've been having some issues with your shoulders
Yeah.
and with your knees. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about what's going on.
Well, I'm constantly going to the gym. I go out a lot to the gym, so I work out a lot. And so recently I've been having problems with putting weight behind me and like doing squats, and so all the knee pressure comes into obviously my knees. And so when I go down, it just starts like pumping and just doesn't go as smooth as I thought it would be.
Yeah, it feels like a little bit hung up,
Right.
like it's not quite tracking right. Is the pain mostly in the front of the knee or the side of the knee, or
It's mostly on top of the knee.
top of the knee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right here.
And then tell me about the shoulders. What's going on
The
there?
shoulders. So ever since I was born, I had scoliosis.
Mm-hmm.
So my shoulder pain has always been there, but it has recently been more of a pain right here on the very top of the shoulder.
And does it feel like kind of between your shoulder blades as well?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
But also just like on the top
Yeah,
here?
right here. Yeah.
Okay. And does that feel more like a dull, achy tightness? Is it sharp? Does it burn?
Tightness.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're not getting any numbness or tingling in your arms or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And no numbness or tingling in your legs or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so what we'll do is we'll go in through here and we'll just kind of see how well you're moving. Okay. And we'll check out your spine. Do you want me to take a look at your neck and your low back and everything as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll take a look at that and see how everything's moving, and we'll take a look at the knees. With the knees, it sounds a little bit like a loading problem, so we can adjust the knee and help decompress it. That'll help a little bit, but that is a little bit of like a temporary fix. Honestly, a lot of what you're going to be wanting to work on with the knees when you have that issue with the patellofemoral pain is, rather than those kind of like bilateral movements where both your feet are fixed, like a back squat or something like that, we want to really work on going into single leg deep flexion. So like a really deep lunge mechanic, things like that. Single leg. And that will help get the knee and the tissues of the knee used to going into that deep lunging position and coming out of it. And as you start training that more and more and more, you'll have less and less pain going into those movements when you're doing your back squats. So when you're doing like those lunging movements and things like that, we don't really want to like weight it up super heavily with a lot of weight. We just want to get really, really deep range of motion. So when you're going into that lunge, rather than doing, a lunge like you might normally do where you step forward and come down here, right? We want to keep that foot relatively close. We want to go real far out like this so that our knees are way past our toes, and then come back. So we're going to come in here and get used to this movement with that real deep lunge. That's going to help train the tendons and the muscles around the knee so that when you're not going anywhere near that far, just into like a back squat or something like that, it's prepared for that and it has more comfort. So that's something that we want to work on for the knees. We can adjust the knees, but it's going to be kind of it's a quick fix. It's kind of like a Band-Aid today, because what we really got to do is build up that strength around the knee so that the knee is ready for that. But with the shoulders and everything like that, I think we're going to make a big difference for that today. So let's see how well you're moving. So let's have you sit up tall for me. You're going to bring your chin down to your chest as far as you can. Oh, go ahead and just have a seat for me. Yeah. So chin down to your chest, and then look up to the ceiling back as far as you can. A little stiff there for sure. Okay. Look over your right shoulder as far as you can, and then your left. Okay. So we're definitely a little stiff in our rotations, and in coming back to look at the ceiling.
And what's funny is that this morning, I don't know if I slept wrong, I guess, because when I go like this, I don't fully rotate my...
Yeah, you look stuck. You definitely look stuck.
Yeah, and I was like, good thing I was going to the chiropractor.
To the chiropractor anyways, right? This is your first time to the chiropractor, right?
It's first time.
Okay, yeah. I'm excited for you because a lot of patients are surprised at how much better they feel afterwards. So.
I've seen a lot of your videos, so...
Oh, okay, yeah, so perfect.
Like
and now you're going to be in one. Yeah. Okay, let's have you stand up for me. Go ahead, reach down, touch your toes as far as you can.
Okay.
Good, and then come on up, bend backwards as far as you can. Okay, not too bad there. That looks good. So let's see how everything feels. We'll have you go face down. I'll show you how we'll lay here.
Okay.
So your face is going to go right here where the paper is, and then there's a little handle by my foot that you can grab onto. Perfect. Everything comfortable for you there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're super stiff right here.
As far as breathing, how would that?
I'll tell you if you need to breathe a certain way. Otherwise, you can just kind of breathe naturally. Yeah, we definitely need to adjust this. So let's have you lay on your back for me now. And we're going to scoot you down. A little more. A little more.
Just more.
Yeah, right there. Perfect. Okay, so this hand is going to go right here on your collarbone. And then this arm is going to reach down my back like you're trying to grab the top of my pants, okay?
Okay.
You're not actually going to grab my pants, but you're just going to reach down my back. So, good. And then relax this whole arm. Perfect. Okay. Breathe in. Out. So one big breath in. Out. Good. Loose shoulder. Let it all go. Good. Good adjustment there. Let's try another one here. Breathe in. Out. Good. Loose, loose, loose. A little bit. Again, deep breath in. Out. Okay. A little bit there too. All right, let's have you go face down again. Doing okay so far?
Yeah.
Good.
Feel good.
Okay. Loose arms, loose shoulders. Breathe in. Out. Let it all fall. Okay, again. Good. Okay, not bad. Let's have you lay on your back now.
More with the arm.
Up here this time. Yeah, this time we're going to take a look at your neck. Okay, nice and easy. Let that head fall. Good. How do we feel there?
Yeah, it's good.
Good. Okay. Ready for this side?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Now we're going to do a little decompression with you. So let's have you lift that head up. Set it down. Now if I pull here, no pain or anything, right?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Breathe in. Out. Good. That helps open everything up.
Well.
And then let's have you lay on your side. You're going to face me over here.
Oh, please.
Yeah. And then scoot down just a little bit and I'll lift this up. There you go. So your bottom leg is going to be straight. Top leg will be bent. Good. Right here. And this one will go up. Breathe in. Out. Good. Other side. Good. Good. Breathe in. Out. Good. Okay. Then lay flat on your back. Adjust these knees. Yeah, very tight there.
Yeah, I felt it.
Good. Okay. They were very tight in the quadriceps there. So, quadriceps stretching for your quads and everything will help a lot.
Yeah.
We're going to come in here and do a little bit of work on the muscle. But again, it's going to be getting into those real deep lunges. That's going to help you, okay?
when it comes to warming up, I also have a machine like that. It would be helpful for me to warm up and do the same.
You can definitely use the massage gun on your quads here before you warm it up, and do plenty of stretching, and then get into some of those deep lunges to warm up for your movement. Because you're just real restricted through here.
Yeah.
So we got to teach that muscle to elongate when you need it to. Because basically what's happening is you're running out of flexibility before the bottom of your squat. And then that's why you're getting that pain and getting hung up there. So this is a little bit of a temporary fix. And the things that you do in the gym and in your warm-ups are going to be what makes the biggest difference here. You see we're going a little further, but not a huge difference. But we'll see how it feels when you get up. So let's have you hop up and let's have you do kind of like a squat and see how it feels coming down. Not terrible. Yeah, we definitely got to work on our flexibility though. So use the massage gun, or you can even foam roll your quadriceps to warm up. Then get into some stretching for your quadriceps, then go into those deep lunges, okay? And really try and get as deep as you can on those lunges, to where your knee's way out over your toes, okay?
Which one felt a little bit more tight, this one?
Yeah, the right one felt a little bit more stiff, yeah. But that may change from day to day. The individual characteristics of that isn't super important unless you get one that's like very, very asymmetric, because they're pretty close together in terms of how tight they are. They're both very, very tight, so. But yeah, and then like I said, don't put a lot of weight or really even much weight at all for those knees over toes. Maybe you could hold like a little 25-pound plate or a 45-pound plate if you absolutely need to. But we really just want to focus on getting that knee way out over the toes so that we have our heel close to our butt on those lunges.
Gotcha.
Okay. And as we get better with that, you're going to have less and less of this knee stiffness, less and less of the knee pain, okay? So, now how's the shoulder and everything feel?
It feels good.
Feels good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way better.
So if you do have a scoliosis, it's minor. I didn't feel like a very big curvature through the upper back. There may be a little bit of scoliosis up in the upper back because of the way that the ribs feel asymmetric. Yeah, so what happens when you get scoliosis is there's a twisting to the spine as well. So a lot of people think it's just an S-curve. Yeah, but when it curves, it also kind of twists. So when it twists, the ribs on one side kind of pop out and the ribs on the other side go forward. So I'm feeling a little bit of that in your upper back because that left side of your ribs are very, very prominent. But adjusting them will help take some of the pressure off and calms that muscle down. Does it feel better?
Yeah, whenever you first did it, it really like felt like the pressure decreased a little bit on the side. So yeah, I'm really happy.
Get some relief, right? Yeah. So you're a pretty athletic guy. You're in the gym a lot. It feels pretty tight in that rib. So I think to start with, let's see you like every other week for a couple of weeks. And then eventually we'll take you to something like once a month, just kind of as you need it. So, but we'll see you again in about 2 weeks. And we'll go, once every 2 weeks for the next couple of times that we see you, probably 3 or 4 visits. And then we'll take you down to like once a month. That would be, I think, what's going to be best for you.